tourne.
My name's Travis Macy. I'm from Evergreen, Colorado in the USA. Here in France for the MB race, 140-kilometer mountain bike race. It was an amazing experience. When I heard about the race, I was attracted to it because it's in the mountains. You can see the atmosphere here is just incredible. And one thing I like is it has over 6,000 meters of vertical elevation gain throughout the course. So that's a lot of climbing. That's the kind of stuff I like to do. I live at high altitude in Colorado with hills all around, and I thought, hey, I'll come out here, give it a shot. We brought the family out, kind of made a trip out of it, and here we are. The race was today. It started at 6 a.m. The beginning of the race was absolutely amazing. We had the sunrise with Mont Blanc in the background and just a panoramic view at the start of the race that really never ended. I mean, at the top there was 4 main climbs in the race, and every single one just had incredible views. I mean, really kind of euphoric out there. For me, this is kind of, you feel alive at moments like that. It was just really neat. The race for me, it went pretty well. I struggled a little bit on the descents. I felt good on the climbs. I think coming from high altitude, the place I live in, Evergreen, is higher than any place we went in this race. So I felt good on the climbs. The descents were really wet and muddy. Kind of like East Coast riding in the United States. The place I live is very dry, and so this wet mud and roots and stuff was challenging for me. It was also exacerbated a little bit by a couple of crashes. I crashed very early on at the top of the first climb. There's some deep cow tracks, I think, and I got stuck in one and I fell down. And I landed on a fence, and I looked at the fence, and I thought, is that an electric fence? And about 2 seconds later, I realized it was, because I was stuck on it, and my bike was on top of me, and the fence was shocking me over and over, and I was upside down probably for maybe 10 or 15 seconds before I could kind of get my bearings and get up, and I was okay, so no cruelty to animals going on here, but it did, when you crash like that, it messes with your confidence a little bit. So for the rest of the race on the descents, I didn't have quite as much confidence as usual, and so I think I lost some time there. But overall, I was happy with the race. I felt good most of the time. I had a great support crew. My wife Amy was out there. My 6-month-old son Wyatt was there. Team Chiru was here with people to support, and it was just it was great out there. Also, the community was amazing. There's few races in the United States where you have the atmosphere like this, with people ringing cowbells and ole, 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 and it just it really gives you good energy and a good spirit. And so it was just a really cool experience. Really neat to get to see the country in this way, and just the French people were really supportive of me out there. It was very neat.
Okay, we can see you're kind of used to this kind of thing. Fine,
Okay.
Very nice. You talked about